You guys want to know why relationships, friendships, human nature, all these different things are talked about so much nowadays on a frequent basis? Some of you guys think it's because, feminism and how it's ruining the society. Some people think it's different other things, but the main reason why we're talking about relationships on a consistent basis, it's not because we hate women or we're trying to get men to do certain things. This is literally the most important decision that you'll ever make in your lifetime. Choosing the right partner. And let me stop saying partner because I'm not liberal. Choosing the right mate, wife, husband, has to be the top 2 decisions you'll ever make in your lifetime. And in this video, I'm going to explain in depth why. Now, I don't have any notes, so you guys bear with me if I'm a little bit slower on my speech because I'm just speaking off the cuff right now, speaking on straight emotion, which sometimes is some of my best videos. But before we get too far, like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the channel, all the ways you can support are in the description below. I'll give you guys just a quick second to do those things because we got to talk about just how important this decision is. Because I've been thinking about this morning, and think about it like this. Look at the people that have successful relationships, successful marriages. They're murdering the game. Every milestone they hit, it just seems effortless. Every financial decision, every family decision, it just seems effortless, and everybody's happy and everybody's joyful, and jolly. But look on the flip side. Look at the single people. Look at the divorced people struggling, unless it's a bachelor guy. But every guy doesn't want to be a bachelor. There is a percentage of men that enjoy female companionship and want to have families and want to just have one woman. And choosing the wrong person, man, you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you guys have been in some bad heartbreaks. We've all had our heart broken. And it's different. Sometimes the heartbreak happens at 30. Sometimes the heartbreak happens at 15. Usually, the earlier you learn the lesson, the less it sticks with you and the less it jades your point of view. Because if you're heartbroken at 40 or 30 years old, that sets you back for years. Just you putting your heart out there, being vulnerable again, just seems such a distant thing. Because just like with everything in life, everything is a risk, including a relationship. And the relationship can end at any moment. People change, circumstances change. One of you guys might die before the other one. But the main risk that people are debating about is the trust. People want guarantees, which is why women like marriage, because they're guaranteed to get money. They're guaranteed to get a benefit. And this is why guys are pulling away from marriages, is because there's no guarantee. There's not enough incentive for them to stay or for them to even begin to get married in the first place, even though they would like to be married. So there's multiple factors going into this decision. You don't want to get your heart broken. You don't want to be parental alienated from your children. You don't want to have child support, alimony payments. All these different things go into why marriage and how it has to be fixed, and how delusional modern relationships are right now, and how unstructured they are. All of these things play into the fact of you potentially messing up the biggest decision in your life. See, back in the day, the older people made the decision for you. Hey, you're gonna marry this woman because she's connected to this king, so guess what? You're not gonna be broke, you're gonna have power and influence, and plus it's gonna help the whole entire family. Now, granted, you might not be attracted to that person all the time. You might not love that person, but in every other instance, it makes sense. You had a courting process back then. Hey, you go to their parents. Hey, I really like your daughter. I would like to court her and, vet her and date her for marriage. And you would begin that process. You would receive that blessing, and you would start doing that process. Everything it takes for you guys to work into a marriage. None of that shit is happening today. You have people just winging it, for the lack of a better phrase. They're literally just winging it. Some of you guys didn't even come up with the proper skills to even vet people correctly. You didn't even see marriage modeled in your own life. So you're already behind the 8 ball when it comes to long-term relationships, because you never seen it modeled right in front of you. Children do not listen to their parents, but they mimic them. Your environment, you mimic your environment. So you have that going on. People that didn't that came up in broken homes but want marriages, but don't have the proper tools and the proper mindset to vet the proper people to have a successful one. Then there's no process as far as a structure, as far as like, okay, we're going to do this and that and this and that. Here are the next steps. Everybody's lying and cheating and ghosting and all this unnecessary bullshit, which is making it harder for people to trust one another and for people to get into relationships that they want to get into, or they get into it and the love emotion floods them and they make a stupid, irrational decision. Because if you base everything off love, it has to be a sense of logic into it as well. So these are all the instances as to why relationships and things aren't working, but people are still listening to it and trying to figure it out because they want relationships and they want an intact family. But the culture that we are cultivating right now is almost guaranteeing the fact that you'll probably get the wrong person or vet the wrong person or get it wrong or get your heart broken because there's no structure in it. So I know you guys, everybody talks about this in essence, as this is the end of this video. Everybody wants a relationship. The majority of people, not everybody, but 70 to 80% of people do. And these topics are so popular because people want to get it right the first time. And people are searching for answers as to why it's so hard to get one. Because this is the most important decision of your life. The wrong marriage, the wrong relationship will set you back mentally, emotionally, financially, leaving you to pick up the pieces and to be jaded and to never look at the opposite sex the same ever again. Which there's a difference between living in reality and just being a sadistic, nihilistic human being. So hopefully you guys gain some insight from this. If you guys agree with me, be more than welcome to comment your thoughts below. But before you click out of this video into the next video on this top left, I need you guys to like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.